I'd go a million miles to Mars, 'cause you are beautiful. Traveling star to star, because of who you are. Climbing reasonable mountains, through shark-infested seas, 'cause we were meant to be.
I'm not one of them mainstream cunts, I'm that one full of pain and love.
Well, hello. How you doing? Well, yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in. Today's episode's going to be, obviously it's an adventure, it's always different, but thinking about doing reviews, right? So here's my reviews for the week. Okay, guys, listen, recently there was a matchup between Paul Gallen and Mark Hunt, and going into this fight, I'm not going to lie, I backed Mark Hunt all the way. Why? Because I was a fan of his UFC stuff, his K1 stuff, and just his tremendous power in the sport is ridiculous. Paul Gallen, you know what? Like, he's made his exchange from NRL to boxing, just like Sonny Bill and Hopalati. And in my opinion, I think he's a decent boxer. You know what I mean? He's not too bad. I wouldn't say like he's like top tier level boxer, but he's alright. The matchup between Paul Gallen and Mark Hunt, everyone was saying that he's the underdog, and yeah, Paul Gallen ended up winning, surprisingly. And I think this was the same strategy that I think that Roy Jones could have took in the recent fight with Mike Tyson, where the whole idea is to because Mark Hunt in this fight, right? In this fight, Mark Hunt, you know, he's a big man. He has a lot of power, but he doesn't have much stamina due to his age and maybe lack of training on his part. Whereas Paul Gallen is full of stamina, but might not have the power to back it up. So Gallen's whole tactics was just to throw jabs, and you could see that throughout the whole fight. But if you see the Roy Jones fight and Mike Tyson, Jones is known to do his like tricky ass jabs, you know, the chicken head wobble jab. That's his you know, signature move. But Mike Tyson, he's not a boxer. He's a fucking brawler. His whole idea is he wants to kill someone in the ring, literally. Not like, oh, I'm going to play boxing and I'm going to do this. No, bro. He wants to kill someone in the ring, like Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what he wants to do before he dies. But he wants to give all the money that he makes to charity, which, fair enough. You know, fair enough, that's what you do. But you can see, bro, after that fight, the look on Mike Tyson's face was like, yeah, I'm getting back into this. And I'm passionate about it again. Before I was losing my passion, but now I'm back to it, which is awesome to see, man. Bad luck to Mark Hunt in the fight. He did land a solid couple of jabs, solid couple of hooks, because he almost knocked out Paul Gallen. But Gallen, to his credit, stuck in there and kept with the jabs, man, and won by points. So good on you, mate, and good on Mike Tyson for his win. I still think in my head, why would you choose Roy Jones to fight out of anyone? But fair enough, man. Like, I've never been a huge fan of Roy Jones. I think back in the day he was an awesome fighter. I think he's a mad rapper. But if we're talking about epic matchups, I'd say like Shannon Briggs and Mike Tyson for sure. Like, without a doubt, bro. Shannon Briggs and Mike Tyson would fucking own, man. They're both from Brownsville. They're both knockout artists, right? And they both have the biggest fucking egos I've ever seen, bro. So let's go, champ. Let's make that shit happen. If Vanderfield happens, right, which apparently he's meant to be the next fight, Shannon Briggs better be the fucking one after that, man. Because I can't fucking wait to see it. And they're almost the same age, too. So I think it would be awesome in terms of just to see, man. I think Mike Tyson, you know, is one of the greatest for a reason. And yeah, man, Tim Costa Zoo's son, Tim Zoo, he won his match by knockout within the first 30 seconds. I think he's a mad boxer. I think the family has that strong discipline thing from Russia, because they're born in this athlete fucking family, right? And he was born with this mentality: got to get it done, got to get it done, got to get it done. And the way that you see him work, man, he's very good at timing and precision. You know, and you could see in the Jeff Horn fight, he was just trying to wear the other guy out. But in this fight, he was like, you know what? I'm going to show him that I have fucking power. And that's what he did, man. He knocked him out in the first round. So shout out to Paul Gallen, shout out to Tim Zoo, and shout out to Mike Tyson. All these guys that have won the boxing matches that I've watched this week. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I forgot to mention the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight. Now, I've never been a real big fan of Jake Paul. I think he's a fucking sociopath dickhead. But I think that he did pretty good with the fighting. I mean, he's been training for like almost 2 years solid now. Nate Robinson just became retired from basketball, and it was the first time he's ever done boxing, and the first time he's ever trained in boxing. And he had like only a set amount of time to do it. He hasn't been training for a year, bro. He trained for like a few months. So it's pretty obvious why he lost the fight, but I give him props for fucking doing it, man. He would have gotten a mad payout for that as well. I pray to God, man. I pray to fucking God that Jake Paul gets the fight that he wants with Conor McGregor or even Mike Bisping, because I just want to see him get his face crushed. That's just as me. Maybe I'm a cynic. The up and coming fight with Logan Paul and Mayweather, I don't know what the logistics of that is. I don't know how long the rounds are. I don't know how it's scored, and I don't know what it's gonna be. But yeah, shoutouts to Logan Paul. I hope he does get to fight him and he shows his actual power and doesn't, like, I don't know, downplay himself like he did in the KSI fights. And Mayweather, you know, I know that he's not going to lose strictly from a point standard, not because of power, but because of points. But it'll be funny to see him lose, you know what I mean? Especially from someone who has had 2 fights and lost 2 fights. Anyway.
And it always gets better. It always gets better. And let me tell you this, right? Have you been working hard? Have you been slaving your guts out? Man, what have you been doing, man? You can't sit by watch TV, man. This is like subconscious dying, you know? Alright. You know, we've seen it before. Okay. I've come to pronounce, man. See, I've been king of the land. Go check out my plan. I got everything envisioned for you, man. We got it on demand. I know, so much convenience. But listen up, man. If you wanna be a genius, gotta be disciplined as fuck. And it's just the way that it goes, man. I'm sick of this rocky road. Ain't about rocky road, man. It's about what you know and who you know. So if you know it, speak it like a poet. Fighter and ferocious, man. I'm born to be atrocious. I don't give a shit. I'm sick of the gimmicks, I'm facetious, I'm a genius. I keep on repeating the same shit, I'm a leader. And that's the way that you can lean into it. It's so subliminal message. I guess it's all Kodaks and the Kodaks of time. So many things in my mind that go Simon signs, and it's a symbol now. It's always ancient, but ain't it grateful that you see it now? I'm like, wow. You know, it's like, you know.
All right. So, listen, guys. I've thought about many things to do. I've thought of a new concept. Okay, because I know reviews are a huge thing on YouTube, man, and especially like how-to videos. and reviews are like the biggest fucking thing on here, right? So without further ado, I want to do a review on movies, right? So this movie here. So I'm going to do a review on that, and I'll let you guys know what I think. So here's my review. I think it's meant to be an American classic. Do I think it's reached its status? Not really. But at the same time, I think the acting was great in it. I think the story structure was great. I just think it's not for me. But I mean, like, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's just not my type of key, if that makes any sense. I think I would give it, if it was like a star rating thing, I'd probably give it like about a 5 or 6, maybe even a 7. Because the acting was good, the story wasn't too bad, but wasn't the best, you know. It kind of reminded me of, you know, like a Forrest Gump sort of thing, from rags to riches. That kind of feel-good story about someone who's, you know, going on life's journey and all these mishaps happen and blah blah blah. Anyway, it's interesting nonetheless. Check it out. Hey, does anyone know what hoodoo is, or voodoo? My sister recently told me about this honey jar spell, right? And the way that you do this spell is that you get a piece of paper and you write down a relationship with someone that you want to have and what the things that you want to improve on in that relationship, right? So I wrote down a relationship with myself and the stuff that I want to improve on with myself. And when you finish that, you put honey, different herbs and stuff like that to spice it up to help it, you know, work. And this whole time you're placing your intentions on the piece of paper that you put inside there with a crystal, and then you shake it up every now and then, like so. And the slow moving axis is like you having a better relationship with yourself or with whoever the hell you write on the papers that are inside the jar. So yeah, just a lesson in intentions. Check it out, man. You know, it might help you guys just solely for a subconscious thing as well, you know. But yeah, guys, I got something interesting for you. This was sent to me by one of my friends about a recent trip that they had, and something unexpected happened. Check it out. So it starts here. My friends are going on a camping trip somewhere in Victoria. The boys are pumped for a mad weekend in the bush. Officially arrived at the campsite, establishing the fire, looking amazing with that slow motion touch.
A few moments later.
Okay.
You need Channel Road?
Yeah, yeah. No, ya sweet na.
Talk about being balked. But you know what, man? The greatest adventures always happen when unexpected things happen, man. That's the beauty of life. Listen, I got some goodies for you. All right. These are for sale, but even if not, man, I'll send it to you guys in the mail, man, for free. So these are $1 each. These ones are $4, and actually I'm making these two are $2 each, right? Or we'll go $1 each, right? These are $1 each, and these ones are $4. Okay. Hey guys, so we have something special for you guys. We have some stickers. If you like the show, buy a sticker. Okay. So the small ones are $1. Big one is $4. All right. Check out link in the description. And yeah, man, I can't wait to send them out to you, man. Much love and much appreciation. God bless. Yo, just listen to my fucking jam. Everything I do, man, is cool. I'm so super high, supersonic. I'm bionic. Check it out, man. I'm like Sonic. I'll be blue, but you know what? I'll be cool. I don't give a shit, man. I still got my groove. Check out these shoes, man. You know that I'll be fresh. Check it out with my new kicks. I'm a fucking death threat. That's the way that I see it.